Hello, people that in the house order. Today we talk about the closure of so many rural post offices in Ireland. So, on post offices, the post office in Ireland, and the ones in the really back end of nowhere, like in the middle of in a small village, let's say, and not in the towns. I mean, they really don't care, not in towns or cities, because they need everything in the city. Yeah, they just need to move everything to the city because you might as well just pay for the Dubliners, yeah. You might as well pay for the Dubliners, not the Cavaners, yeah. So they nothing can go wrong with Dublin anyway. Uh, so yeah, loads of post offices are planning to close across the country. Not all across the country, in rural areas. So basically, where there's only about 200, 600 people, not many people like in the village, like the town maybe. Now, depending on if it's used or not. But I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to say this to whoever's listening, or whatever government minister, because I know yous are watching. I know, because they're literally getting so upset about me, because I never shut my mouth. But anyway, I'm telling you, I'm not shutting my mouth, because I know some TDs that watch me and just are absolutely petrified that I might rise to power and might just annoy their heads. Uh, it Post offices, when I was growing up, well, the heart of the community. You used to go into your local post office when I was younger. My mother used to bring me in, and we would go and get stamps. When I used to be sending letters to Saturday, I know this might sound a bit stupid now, but you get a stamp and you had a chat with the person at the desk, and they give you a lollipop and all that. They were good days. They were good days. I fondly remember them. They were great days. They were great days. And stamps, you have to pay a big amount of money for stamps now. It's just ridiculous. But they were good days. I still remember that now when I was young. I still remember that. And I remember going and with my mother sometimes again. She was standing the waist up in a parcel to some place, I don't know where it was, and getting. I used to get match attacks. I remember I done a video once to showing my match attacks. And he used to always send away for some match attacks, and he used to get them in the post, and he used to get them in the post office. And it was class days. It actually was class days when I was younger, going into post offices. Like the village I'm in here now used to have a post office and used to be here. It's been here since the 1800s, and in the 1980s it was got rid of. So if the government in the 1800s could pay for a post office during the famine and all that, then I'm sure the God they could pay for it now, because it's not that much. I'm sure it's not nearly €1 million a week to run a post office. They have the money. That's the thing I'm trying to say. The government and post has the money. They have the money, but they're just too miserable to spend it. That's all I'm trying to say. They're just miserable. They just want it for themselves. And I really don't care what they think of me, because I'm just saying they want it for themselves. They don't think of the people. They're only thinking about their back wallet. And if their wallet's going empty, then they're like, oh, should we get rid of a few more post offices? About €10 extra, but still, it's a bit of money at the end of the day. That's what they're like. I just, excuse me, I just to say to any of them, any TD or any government minister, whoever the hell you think you are, there's old pensioners, your grannies, that survived years of hardship in this country, who want to go and collect their pension in the local post office instead of travelling 10 kilometres to the nearest post office, 9 kilometres, 20 kilometres even, to the nearest post office. And I think we should show our elder people some respect and give them what they deserve, which is a post office right beside them, so they don't have to walk or get a bus or get anybody to get their pensions for them, so they can do it themselves. Because the old people like doing things themselves. They don't like asking people. Which is truly a shame. If the government get rid of loads of post offices, then you're literally not taking up the elderly. Because that's who's going to affect the elderly and the people trying to send mail to other countries and all that. You take off the elderly first. I know Liam Franken might be young, but he should think of his grandmother or his mother and think about how would it say he was grew up in a local town, say he grew up in Ballyjim stuff in Cavan. which has a post office now, which could close, can I add? And he grew up there for say 20 years of his life, and then he became a TD, say, when he became 22, and he moved to Dublin when he was 24. And let's say his mother was getting on to be 85 now, and his father was about 90 something. I'm sure he would like them to collect their pension in the town they live in and the town they were reared in, with local people, to have a chat with them, instead of going into Cavan town, which is about 18 kilometres away. I'm sure he would like that. I'm sure Leo Frank, that was an alternative situation. Like if he was in somebody else's shoes, and just trying to put the Taoiseach in there, trying to put him in his place, trying to say that if he was in that situation, he wouldn't like it. And I would like to say to the government, please just not worry about your back pocket, just worry about the elderly people of Ireland. Thank you.